All right, so we just finished our second piece for this challenge, this creating my own original music challenge. This was a piece dedicated to a friend for their birthday, and I actually really enjoy this piece that I created. And I so far, like, I've only created two out of out of the 10 that I'm supposed to create in the 30 days. The challenge is to do every 3 days. That's not been happening at all. It's day 13 right now, and I've only created two. I'm working on the third one, but it's going very slowly. And I took like a day or two breaks in between the first and second to the third now. So I'm definitely falling behind on this challenge, but it's okay because the challenge has pushed me to create two originals this year, which I'm glad about because I, at least for last year and the year before, I created around, I'd say, four, which is still very little. So hopefully this challenge will help me create even more as we go on. But right now, I just wanted to talk about like me releasing the newest one. I call it Childhood Friends, and it's based around like me and my memories with my friend. We've been friends since like we were kids, basically, like very young. And um, yeah, I just thought about a lot of our memories together while trying to come up with it. You can actually see some of the footage if you want to. I think I made one of the videos public, the first one, where I just created it from scratch, just trying to think. And then I do have like an unlisted playlist that I'll probably try to link below that contains like all my music sessions that I don't release publicly, but it shows you guys like the process that I go through, which is mostly just me sitting on the piano thinking and trying to play something that matches my thoughts or my memories and what I'm feeling. But for that one, it turned out nice, and I gifted it. I sent it to her the other day, yesterday, and she said that she really liked it. It sounded really cute and happy. So um, that was I'm glad that she liked it, basically. But that's pretty much it for this little talk. I mean, so far, I also wanted to do an update with the challenge itself. So far for the third piece, I'm probably gonna switch to a different one because I'm starting to create the piano originals for my album, which I wanted to release this year. It's probably not going to happen anymore, but at the very least, I can release it in the beginning of next year. And so for the rest of the challenge, I want to focus on those pieces, but I think the one I chose, I'm just not quite ready for yet. I'm calling it, it's related to time, basically. And I think I'm going to just need more time to finish it. Sometimes when I create things, I notice that just by thinking about it initially and trying to come up with the idea, like over time it changes, and it like my brain does work automatically on its own. Sometimes that happens, sometimes not. It really depends, but most of the time for music creation it happens for me. So I think if I just sit with the idea a little bit and the concept and just keep messing around at the piano, I'll eventually find something that I really like that matches what I want. I think the hard part about this is that now that I'm doing it for my album, I really want it to be like really polished and good. So I'm taking the process a bit slower, and I think doing that causes me, well, it firstly doesn't match with the spirit of the challenge, which is to create as fast as possible, basically. So there's this chaos dissonance in me where I'm like, what do I do? Like, stick to the challenge or like take the time to make these like album pieces really solid and good? Of course, I can try to do both, make it as good as possible within the time frame that I'm setting for myself. But yeah, I'm in that conflict right now, and I'm not entirely sure how to approach it. Either way, the music challenge is doing its job in pushing me to create stuff, and that's already like really good. But I still want to at least try to like create more. And a part of me is thinking maybe I should just create more simple stuff that I don't need to worry about in terms of like whether or not it's super polished or not. So, but that's like taking time away from the actual album pieces, which is like what my primary goal is as well. So it's like this big battle in my head of different arguments. But I think for now I'm gonna try my best to just switch to a different one today, like right now after this recording, and see where it goes from there. See how I feel. Just keep trying, basically, for the album pieces, because I don't want to not work on them. That would defeat the purpose of the challenge. I think I need to keep that in mind. Like, I have to work on the album pieces during this challenge. Like, I can't just make random pieces constantly. I can do that after I finish the album. So still 4 more pieces to go for the album. I have already created 4. So yeah, just gonna try my best. Okay, that's it for this one. Peace.